And I'm gonna introduce you guys about the global issue surveillance and how is it acting in the real world. So for the table of content, I'm gonna start with introducing what is surveillance, the definition and the meaning. Then we're gonna go into how it is a problem, and then is what caused the problem. Then into the location that this global issue is acting right now. Then lastly, I'm going to talk about the tips to help and prevent this global issue surveillance acting on you guys. So first, I'm going to introduce what is surveillance. So surveillance, the definition is a close watch kept over someone or something. And in real life, it's meaning that surveillance is monitoring of behavior, activity, or information by not only government but also just by the society. And the purpose of surveillance is to gather information, also influence, manage, or directing those information. And surveillance could affect the society on what people are thinking and what the knowledge that they are receiving. Then we're going to talk about how is surveillance a problem. How is surveillance bad? Uh, Surveillance can cause mass surveillance can cause the intellectual freedom and damage the social fabric of effective society. Then the second thing that is bad is for it can opens the door to flawed and illegal profiling of individuals. This can be about the information gathering and invading and also connecting to the last one, invading people's privacy. Then the third one is causing the citizens of the society to avoid writing or talking about sensitive or controversial subject because of the fear of being surveillance and being punished. Next one, we're going to talk about what caused this global issue, what caused surveillance. So there, I have discussed three causes. So the first one is a government that wanting to take control of a specific group. As an example, for right now in China, uh, Uyghurs they're being mass surveillance by the Chinese government for being just for being as a specific group, for being Uyghurs. They are being mass surveillance, so they're being controlled by the government. And second is people who are interested to other people's privacy information, which can be hacker who's trying to hack into your computer, or other people like just the government. Then lastly, is some good thing about surveillance is to prevent possible crime and terrorists at a location or on internet. So surveillance can prevent these things is by because they are surveillancing, so they know before they take those action in the society. Then where is it happening right now? So the location that are happening is uh, is organized in these. So first one we have China, which obviously they're known to be a very censored country, which have a lot of new technology to help surveillancing people. And then Malaysia, also Russia, Singapore, United Kingdom, Taiwan, where I live because we have a lot of surveillancing camera on the street and basically anywhere. Then into Thailand, United States, and also lastly the North Korea, which the North Korea is the one that is the most crucial, and people and the control is the most comparing to other countries. Then lastly, I'm going to talk about the tips to prevent surveillance. So I conclude about these tips to prevent being surveillance by not only the government, also people like hackers. So first one, uh, you want to understand your cloud service provider's policy, because different provider in different parts of the world may have different rules that they follow when the government asks for data. So you need to make sure what's their role, and if their role then so you should find another cloud provider. The next one is keep in touch with your IT staff, because IT staff is a professional in this kind of subject, so they know what you do and also what to react. So give them the tools that they need to help you keep your data safe and communicate with them regularly to keep any incident outside the norm. Then third one is change username and password frequently. This will largely decrease the chance of you being hacked or other people who knows you trying to get into your own devices. The next one is use two-factor authentication when possible. So for those two-factor authentication, we have apps from Google and also Facebook that provide these function for the people to use, and you should use it whenever is possible. The next two is to install a continuous monitoring security solution. This could help you to know what is happening when you are online. And next is encrypt your data both in transit and at reset. This is to prevent government surveillance, because while most government may also be able to break into your data, but it will take time and effort, and it is better than not having any protection. So lastly, as a more easier way, is you use a VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network, as a pathway for internet. So a VPN will protect your browser from people who are trying to invade your privacy, and including government that can break into your network. Thank you, everyone. So if you have any question, you can contact my Gmail. Then this is a works cited. Thank you.